Hello everyone, it's Evelyn, and today I'm going to share with you guys how I create my own vintage images on, the ones that we get online for free. We kind of like print out some of the vintage images of, of a lady or a child or a man. These are the ones that I made. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, so let's get started. What I do, and it's not so hard. I mean, it takes a little practice. I'll be honest with you. It's very tricky. This is what the rubber stamp look like. I mean, you can actually see the image, but it's very solid. It has no detail. There's some of them you can't even figure out what it is. Let me see this one. See, if I turn to the side, you probably can. But if it's facing straight at me, if you're looking straight at it, you won't be able to see the image unless if you go side by side, then you'll be able to see. This is what they call a photo rubber stamped images. That's it. That's what it's called. But there's a special way of doing this, and I'm going to here to show you. It works beautiful in glossy cardstock. If you try to do it in a regular cardstock, you're not going to gain that vintage look. I don't think it'll stamp, but it's not going to be so clear. Trust me. If you want to try, be my guest. But I strongly recommend that you use glossy cardstock. Definite needs. The ink that I use is Stay On, and these is you can stamp on right here. It's designed especially for use on plastic, metal, glass, ceramic, laminated paper. So this is the type of ink you want to get if you're doing this type of technique and you want to stamp. It doesn't smell. I know there's another ink out there. I'm not sure the name of it, but this is what I'm stuck into. Stay On. And then to make the background a little age, I like this. I had tried other ones like the benches. I have them all lined up in here. I tried the scattered straw. I wasn't too crazy about it. The tea dye. I mean benches. My favorite one is the Fray burlap. I like this one the most. Now you have two ways of doing this. You can either use your distress ink as your background. I'll do it two ways so you can see what I'm talking about. And then either that way or you can stamp the images and then, like I said, that dye ink dries so quick that you're able to go over with your distress ink because it gives you a more idea where you want to color. But I'm going to do two ways. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my distress ink. Now the paper, like I said, it's not smooth. It's going to be a little rougher. So just try not to press it very hard. Otherwise, if you do, you're going to get the mark of the circle. So it's best that you do circle motion and very, very lightly. Don't do it hard because then you won't get enough of the ink. So I'm just doing the circle motion, but very lightly. I'm gonna do half and then I'll do the second part with a different stamp image so you can get a better idea. Okay, one side, got that side, and depend on the side of your images. That's how, because I already know this is gonna fit. Okay, so right now using the ink, and the ink is very, very important because that's where you're gonna get your images from, is from your ink. Some people swipe. To me, you're not going to get enough. Not for this type of rubber stamp photo. I should say photo rubber stamps, okay? What I do is I like to tap, but when I tap, I actually press them down real hard because I want my stamp to have as much ink as possible. Sometimes I take my finger and I just tap in hard. And then you're gonna see. You see. I'm gonna show you how this looks with the ink on. I don't know if you can see that. There's some areas that look like it doesn't have ink, but trust me, it does. Okay. once I tap and got the whole images, this is how I do it. You can either stamp it this way, but I take one of these rollers, rubber, I don't know what you call this, but it's called the speedball, but I know there's another name for this. But it's like a silicone, it's rubbery. So what I do is I don't press hard down. I lightly, lay it against my image and just swipe. And I'm not even pressing it. I just want to be able to get that ink spread out nicely because of the tapping. So I'm going to press down and cross your fingers that it comes out. Because, every time you demonstrate something on YouTube and doing a video, it's never going to come out the way you do when you are alone. You all know that, right? So, and I'm pressing hard in certain areas because you want to be able to get a nice imprint. Okay, and when you lift it up, holding the paper. And this is what you're going to get. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I did it with the ink and the background. Now I'm going to do it without the ink. I'm sorry, without the background. I'm just going to stand right directly into it, and I can show you how that looks too. You know what? I'm going to try a different image because I want you to be able. I have a whole lot. Look at this. I want to try to get as much, not showing the technique, but I'm good. After I show you the technique, I'm going to print a lot of them so you can see what images. And I'll be honest with you guys, if you are interested of getting some of these images, I don't mind mailing you some out, and I'm not going to charge you. I know. I mean, I would do certain amount because it is a lot. Okay, so I'm going to change my images, and how I clean it, I'm sorry. I have one of these little scrubby, and it's so important. Don't leave these stay on because they do stain your stamp. And I'm a OCD person that has to get my image clean. So I take one side, which is this side, and then I leave one side dry. So my friends can vouch that for me. Okay, let me just get this clean. So this is how I clean my stamp. I give it a rub down, up, up, down and up, across, and you're going to get that soapy kind of look. Just take all your dry part and just wipe that off. And that's how I clean my stamp. Okay, now we're going to try another image, but I'm not going to use my stress ink as my background. What the hell I'm doing with this? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm about to spray my, and also sometimes, since on mountain is not the wood, sometimes it's hard to get it stuck to the plastic. What I do is I take, it's not, what do you call that? It's not permanent. It's that removable that you're able to, it stays stuck but it won't stay, that you be able to pull it out. So I kind of use this, so making sure that my rubber stamp, when I turn it around, it doesn't fall off, because that would be a big boomer. Alright, so again, I'm going to tap, tap, and when I say tap, I press down hard. Don't worry about it. You're going to see a nice one. And then I'm going to take my roller and lightly, I'm not pressing down, I'm just going to swipe. The reason why I do that, because when you tap, 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 sometimes you get a line. That's why I rather use that way. So here we go again. I'm going to stamp this image. Then I'm going to hold my paper and pull it up. Now you see this one here? You see the scuffles? Sometimes you won't be able to get some of the image, but that's okay, because we all know that even the ones that we print out for the free images, benches images, they usually don't be perfect. Not supposed to be perfect, because these are supposed to be old pictures. So this is okay, all right? And sometimes this happens because I probably didn't ink up more in the middle. So I'm going to put this one to the side, and I'm going to try one more time, because that's how I am. I got to see something, not perfect, and I already correct myself with that, but I'm going to see if this is the way, because I haven't used him, honestly. I have another man that I use. This is the reason why this stamp was so clean, because even as much as you clean, especially when you're using stay on, it's still going to leave a little stain. Okay, now I'm going to take my roller and just swipe very lightly. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to press down firming, you know, like just don't press hard. Just you know what I'm talking about. Can't talk today. Ugh. I wish I know how to do the voice thing. There's a lot of things I need to learn. All right, let's see if this is ready. Okay, now this one came out even better, you see? You see the difference? In the middle. So like I said, you can even use that type of look because some people like that, so the picture won't be perfect. And then you got him. Now doing the background, because he's all dark on this one, so you won't be able to see the distress ink that I'm going to put over. Maybe this was the bad photo that I picked, but there's going to be more. I'm going to show you another one. You got to see the ones I got. They're so pretty. What's my sponge? Going to clean this up now. Try to get that out the way. I don't want to, you know, put it to the side and leave it alone, because otherwise I'll get that, you know, dark stain. See, you're not going to get it perfect, but at least you get a little bit of cleanness. I'll pull that one out. I'm going to probably try, there's one that I wanted to try. Hold on. I think this is the child one, and I'll use hers last. All right, so let me show you how it looks when you use your distress ink. And like I said, don't swipe it, like don't tap it, don't circle hard. Very lightly, very lightly. Because you, oh, look what I'm stamping on. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't get that block in there. But I am just circle motion very lightly. I'm not putting any type of pressure. Now, you could see, you could tell a big difference to this certain area. All right, I'm going to match this with this. Okay, you're going to cut that out, and I'm going to show you how. You can either use your scissors, or you can use your paper trimmer, which I'm going to do because it's a little quicker. Hold on, I want to cover up my stay on. You should never let your stay on sit on, and when you're working with other projects, make sure you close it up, okay? That way you kind of save up some of the ink. So I'm going to trim this down. Listen. If I need to go more, which I do, okay? And then I'm going to show you how I distress my edge to make it, you know, like fit very old, because that's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. So it's going to look even better. Okay, and how I distress mine is, let me move this out the way. Move that out the way. And with my scissors, I use the Tim Hortons scissors. You could use any, but the way I distress my edge, I kind of go. I hope it's not getting dark over here. Okay. I just like scrape it off. Even if you get like a little rip mark, it looks even nicer there, because the picture's gotta look old. So I don't care how. If it's as long as I don't tear his face, I'm fine. But if I make like if it rips a little bit, like right here, that's okay. You want to make the images look very old. So this is one that I used to do shabbies and artsy stuff, and I used to love using these images when I made something out of it. I used to put, you know, a photo of a person that we never met in our life. Because these people are real, I believe so. They just can't make up images like this. I truly believe this is a real person. honestly. We all right? I'm not going real good. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can bring my cardstock. I thought I had the black one. Oh, it's right here. I don't know if you can see it better. Not really. Let me see. Maybe if I use the white. Oh, that's much better. You see? And if you want to make your edge darker with one of the distress ink, it'll even come out even nicer. I just wanted to show you how I get my images from the photo rubber stamps that I owned. And to do this faster, because I'm not going to show you no more of the technique, I'm just going to share with you guys of the different images I do have. So I'm not going to ink it. I'll do that last. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You know, let me go back. Was it this one? Oh, okay. I did show you the background, right? I'm going to get myself. I think I was going to show you 2 ways. I hope I did. I don't even remember. I was going to show you stamping it and then go over. Oh, I did. Excuse me. I'm in another world today. All right, so I'm going to ink up these images that I have. And this one here, now this one I can't even hardly see. And if I tip it over, you see what I'm talking about? Sometimes it's a little tricky. I bought this a while ago at the conventions they used to have. I don't know if it's still going on, but there would one be in Long Island and one would be in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The one in Pennsylvania I used to go every year. And this is where I bought most of the stamps. I don't know if they order online. So I'm not gonna, let me just swipe it. Because this is just, I just want to share with you of the images I have. So if you're interested, I don't mind sharing. If you like the images and say, Evelyn, can you stamp me a few? I have no problem. I love to share. Okay. Oh my God, this one is beautiful. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to show you how this is going to look. Oh, this one is so pretty. I didn't get to see. I tell you, some of these are brand new. Some of them I haven't used or I forgot about it. So I'm going to pass over my background. I mean my distress ink over the images. Oh my God, it looks, this one's my best. Oh my God, it looks so old. Oh yes. Look how it looks now, guys. Is that pretty or what? So once I cut the edge and distress, it's going to even look more old. Okay, this is one images. And let me wipe this one on. I hope you guys don't mind. Maybe you'll be interested to see what I have, because I have a lot. So just bear with me. I'm going to do as fast as I can. But I think you guys are going to be happy to see some of the images, because you might be interested and say, Evelyn, would you smell? Like I said, if you're interested in any of the images, just let me know. I don't mind printing it out and mail it to you. No charge. Okay, because that's who I am. Did I try to fall? Okay, I just want to take this out, and I'm going to try another one. Let's get this lady. I know I have some, there's a lot. There's a stamp there. It's my favorite. I think her name was oh, I forget her name. I'll remember. If I do, I'll put it down on my description box. It's just a beautiful. Maybe you guys already would know her. Something with a P or F. I don't remember. I have to look her up. Okay, so let me get her ink up. And did I cut more paper? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm going to tap hard to make sure. See, if I don't use my roller, you'll see this like streak mark on it. Because if I tap here, I tap here, I tap here, and then this side, I will get that line. That's why I say it's best to use a roller, so when you swipe it lightly, you won't get that streak. I mean, this is how I do it. I'll make sure that I got everything in there. But if it doesn't, I mean, this is just to show you the images that I have. And I didn't, you notice that I didn't swipe. Let's see how it looks. And look like a liar. I know when I used to do it in the past, I used to get that strip. So let's see what happens now. She came out real dark. Look how pretty. So maybe you want to go light, since I didn't swipe, but you do see little mark, which it can be even better. Okay, that's her right here. Let me get her clean. Spray here. I'm sorry, guys. It's just that I don't want it to be sitting there because it does make ugly marks. I mean, even though the stamp is made to stamp, let me see. I have no idea what she looks like. He or she. Let me see if I can find something more interesting. This one here. Oh, let me try her. She has an angel or sherbet one behind her. I don't know. But we're going to see now. So I'm going to ink her up. And you know, guys, in the end of the videos, hopefully I'll take some pictures so you can see clearly on the end of the video. I always take pictures of my things that I do. And make sure, because sometimes, you know, you got to press in the middle because it could be hollow. You don't know, depending on the stamp. Sometimes the stamp could be a little slanted up, so you want to make sure you use it, you know. Okay, I think this is good. I'm going to give it a swipe very lightly. And then, oh my God, the one, I tell you, my favorite one, a second one. Ooh, okay, I'm going to go close. I even have small ones too. Not always, you know, this big. And the size of this, I'll give you the measurement. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at this one. Is that beautiful or what? Look at this one. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me. So far, it's that two that I did. Oh, wrong side. Okay, just always make sure, clean your stamp. No matter what you're doing, just make sure before you start your next project, trust me, you'll thank me later. Because like I said, stay on. It's a tough ink, and if you let it sit longer, it's gonna, you know, it just makes it look dirty. I don't know. I just like to clean up my stamps. And for those that, you know me and did playtimes where we did, you know, we kind of stamped together, they can tell you how I am. All right, let me see. Go to the next one. Let me see if I can try to find a nice one. This is the little girl that I did before. Let's do this one here. She looks interesting. Let me see if I have. There's so many. I don't know which one to use. Oh, I can use this one too. Alright, that will be my next one. In fact, let me do the oval one first, since it's more. And probably I could fit it in here. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. I can use it on that little spot. So I'm going to ink this one up. I'm not going to do the whole thing. What I'll do is I'll stamp a whole lot of them, and then like in the end of the video I'll take pictures of it so you can see what I have. So I don't have, you don't have to see it watching me doing each stamp on different images. I just wanted to give you an idea of, if you invest in something like this, you're going to love it. Trust me, because I mean, I still sometimes go into Google and type in free images of the image, vintage image. So, I mean, they're nice. Don't get me wrong, I still do it. But I have plenty, so I use mine. Oh, my goodness. Look at this one. Is she pretty? Oh, look how pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Just like I said, I don't know if you're going to say, like, speed up, girl. Okay, I'm trying. I am trying. Okay. Let me see if I can get a nice one. I'm going to stand up, so if you see half of me, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I got everyone. Some of them you can't really see what it is, but I think that's the fun. You know what? Let me do one of the small ones, because I haven't done any small ones. I have... It looks like one is big and one is small. Alright, let me try the small one. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can do two at the same time. And let me get another small one. I'm trying to find a nice one. Let me see this one here. Okay, I'm going to use both at the same time. So if you have, one small, you know what, maybe I could fit this one too. Let me push it to the side. So see if we could get, I hope she's asked about this. She looked like she was upside down. I'm not even sure because I said I can't see the images, but wish me luck. I'm trying to make sure that it sticks to my acrylic block, that when I flip it over, it doesn't come out. So I'm going to take each one of them and I'm pressing hard so we can get a nice images. And I see one that I don't know if I want to put it up, but you know what? This is part of artwork. So I don't think you guys would mind, because I do see one of the image. But this is art. Okay. I don't know if I want to use her. I think I better not. She's a little new. So I'm going to take this one out. I am not going to chance that. Let me try. Trying to see. Can I get her? No. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a nice one. No, you know what? I'll try this one. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one because I got 3 stamps. I got, 3 images in here, and I'm trying to do this all at the same time. Okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Look how pretty, guys. Let me see if I can bring it up closely. Look how pretty. I tell you guys, I have so much. It's unbelievable. I'm going to wipe this one, and there's going to be one that I really wanted to share with you. I love her. I got her one big and one small. I mean, I don't know. I got to get the name of it because she's a beauty. She's a beauty. And she's not that vintage kind of type. I don't know. She's between it. She was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So just let me do this one more because I do want to show you. Oh my God, this one doesn't want to come out. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to do the same. Okay. I want to, well, she comes in big, and then I got this small one. It looks like it's starting to get dark. Let me put the light on. I think that's what's happening. Okay, I think that's a little better. Yeah, it's starting to get dark outside, so I'm losing light. I hope this is better. Okay, so let me stamp her. I'm going to show the big image of her. Oh, I love her. I'm still trying to figure out her name. I'm going to have to look it up. Sophia? Sophia. I don't know if that's her name. Sophia or something. Oh, it's killing me when you don't remember the name of her. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay. So this is her, and watch how beautiful she is. This is what I didn't want this to happen. You see what I'm talking about? Because it's no longer sticky. So I'm glad this has happened. So try to remind yourself when you do, make sure you put some adhesive, because you're going to get the same thing. So I'm not going to be able, let me see if I have more. cardstock, which I do. I'm going to have to put some tape with my tape at. Okay. See, that I didn't do it. I get so much stamping and stamping and stamping, and that's what happened. So, okay, let me try her again, and hopefully it works this time. Okay. I'm going to stand up so I can make sure. It's hard to stamp, especially when you get images, an imprint of the image. Okay, so you can see how pretty she is. So I just love her. Look, guys, is she pretty or what? If you guys know the name of that stamp, please comment below. Sophia, something like that. I love her. I have her this side, and I also have her on this side, which I'm going to ink her up so you can see what she looks like some more. She is beautiful, beautiful. I mean, she's one of my favorite. I would not give her up for nothing. Well, all my folder stamps, I would not give them up. Because if I need a vintage image, I got them all. So this is her. This is the small one. It's a name. Oh my God, name her name. Ophelia. Yes, it says it right in the bottom. I was close, but look how beautiful. Is she beautiful or what? All right, guys. Like I said, I have plenty of more. I would love to share with you with everything, but I want to also bore you with it. But what I'll do is I'll stamp the rest of it, and the end of the video I will post this so you can see all the images that I have. I hope this was helpful, but like I said in the beginning, just make sure, like I said, the color that I use, I mean, it's, like I said, it's your choice. Now, what's the top to this? It was this one right here. Okay, and it's called Fray's burlap. I like this one more than any other ones. And just make sure that you are going to be using Stay On ink. I know there's another one out there that's similar to this one. As long as it can stamp on paper, on glass and glossy, and you're okay with it. But like I showed you, and then after you do, you kind of use your scissors and give it a distress on the edge. And guys, you got yourself in great images of your own that you don't have to worry about. You need something at the last minute. So this is about it. Thank you for watching, stopping by. I hope you do like this video, and I will be having more coming up. There was two things that I wanted to share, and I'm not going to tell you right away what they are. Well, tell you when. I can tell you how I dyed my dollies, and like I said, I still have a video that I sell, and it's still out there. But I got the I paint one in blue, and I'm using, these are regular refill inks from Stampin' Up. So I use that. Some people said you can use full color. I'm not sure. But look how pretty this looks. Let me just show you guys real quick. Is that pretty or what? So you can use it for two tones. So that's why I tell you that I prefer to get white dollies, all in white, because look how it also looks. Okay, where's the rest of mine? I had one, the old one. Where did I just put it? Oh, 34? 34? Okay, I'm sorry. Look, this one also, I inked it up. And I make my own inks also, just so you know. It's sad to say that the video doesn't catch this, but I actually, all the ones, you know those shimmery sprays that people be using with alcohol, and I use this shimmery white pearl, and I mix it together along with the, you know, the eyeshadow in the dollar store, the white one, the very shiny shimmery. You smash that up, you add that in there, and you got yourself a beautiful background with a shiny, and you know, it also it just glitter. And this is what I use on my dolly. I started inking them up with these colors, You see how that white stuff is? If I shake it, it's like the other brands that they have, but I'm not allowed to say that. But look how pretty. I don't know if you can see that. See how pretty? What else? I have another one. This is another one. I gotta put the name. See how that white goes? And look, when I shake it up, this one's a tough one. Look how that looks. You see the shimmery on there? So yeah, I take these inks and I dye all my doilies, and that's why I say I prefer whites. It gives me the options of colors that I would like to use at that moment. And you also got this nice very old image doily right here. And this was white, okay? So that's about it. Maybe that will be my next video along with something else that I like to share. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. And if you have any questions, just comment below. So you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Until then, I'll see you soon.